Come on in. Come on in and say hello, everybody. Hopefully, you can hear me. It says I am live. So, welcome everybody to another edition of Wing It Wednesday. I am your host, Beck Hall. Oh dear. Middle of the week, hump day. Come on in, say hello if you're joining me. Please let me know if you do jump on and you do come in and say hello and you can hear me. Let me know. I'm trying my new microphone again this week, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, I am live and everybody can hear me and I'm coming loud and clear. That would be nice to know if that's the case. So please let me know. Oh, thank you, Glennis. You can hear me. Whoop, whoop. And thank you for the congratulations. It is amazing. So, hello, Anita. Oh, my good. It sound is good tonight. Okay, cool. So, I'm trying these new little microphone doodad thingies to try and help so that, if I turn my back from the camera, you can all hear me. So, hope I'm not too loud for you. Let me know if it is too loud. I can adjust that as well. So, hello, Annette. How are you? Hey, Marianne. Thanks for joining me. Hey, Megan. How you going? Hey, Evelyn. Thank you very much, Evelyn. Yes, I'm super excited. It is amazing news today that has come through. So, let me introduce myself. My name is Beck Hall. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Melbourne, Australia. And I like to come live here every Wednesday night with a little bit of a few tips, a few bit of crafting, bit of chaos, could work out to be whatever. So, I work with Stamping Up, and that each year they have the opportunity you can earn an incentive trip. And I am pleased to say that I have earned next year's incentive trip to Costa Rica. So I am super excited, and it wouldn't be possible without every one of you who jump in and join me and come and watch me live twice a week, some of you. So I am super excited. My heart is full. Uh, I'm lost for words, to be honest. I have never ever earned it this quickly before. So I am just super proud of everybody that comes along and joins me and my little community that I've created. And that's exactly what I've tried to create, is a little community. And I'm hoping that each and every one of you that are involved with my community enjoy your time with us. And thank you. That's all I can say, is just thank you from the bottom of my heart. I am just really, really, really appreciative of those that are with me on my journey. So cannot wait. Next April, I will be jetting off to Costa Rica with Brett and Luke. Lukey's already got his list of where he wants to go and what he wants to do. So we're super excited to do that too, and do an add-on as well. So thank you, everybody that supports me in that. So thank you. Um, hey, Angela, how you going? Thanks, Jacinta. Oh, I'm super excited. I was so excited today. So, and I want to share some cards with you that I've gotten in the mail over the last week. So I've got this beautiful one from my friend Scott. It got a little bit damaged in the post, but have a look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? And of course, he's done it in green because it's my favorite colors. This has come all the way from Las Vegas. It is a bit of a fancy fold. It pops out here like so. See that? It's a bit of a stepper card. So isn't that awesome? That just makes your heart and puts a smile on your face when you get happy mail, in the actual mail. So we got that one. And then I got this one from one of my beautiful followers, from Annette. Now, Annette won one of our Wing It Wednesday prizes. So I sent her prize, and she sent me this as a thank you. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that coloring in. It's just beautiful. I don't have that stamp, but I really think I need to get it now. Don't you hate that when you see it and go, oh, now I've got to have it? So just gorgeous. So thank you, Annette. I am really, really love that. So, all right, guys, I'm going to flip you down. We're going to get started. How was your thing last week? Megan, my event at Picture to Page was amazing. We had a new team member sign on. So welcome to Margaret. She signed on with us here at Beck's House of Crafties. So I'm super excited to have a new team member as well. And especially now is a great time to join because you're going to get all those ink pads for free. Like it's a no-brainer. So yeah, really well done at the event. And I sold, but I did sell a bit of my retired stuff. So that was a bit sad. I've got to make room for new stuff. I need a bigger shed. Might have to work on that. Might have to work on that indeed. So, hey, Raywin. Hey, Susie. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hey, Maura. Thank you very much. Hey, Cheryl. All right. So I'm going to flip you down and get started. So I've got a couple of things. Well, one thing that we're going to work with today, and I hope that you can give it a crack too. So let's flip you down. So we have some new online exclusives. Now, these aren't live to customers yet. This is just because we're demonstrators. We can get a pre-order as of today. And I can tell you my Christmas in July class is going to be amazeballs. This is just kind of like a sneak peek of the catalog. You can't see it yet. I can't open it for you, but sneak peeks coming up of the Christmas stuff. But anyway, I'm going to work with some paper pumpkin tonight. So, hey, Rosalie, how you going? Thank you very much. We're going to make some cards from the paper pumpkin kit, which is the new one that's just come out this month. It's super adorable. If you don't know what paper pumpkin is, it's a monthly subscription that you can get sent to your door every month. It's $48 a month. And it comes with everything you need in the box to stamp or create cards. Now, I set myself a challenge every month to go, okay, how many cards can I get out of this paper pumpkin set? Last month, I got 16 cards and a mini album from my paper pumpkin, and all I did was add extra white cardstock. I think you need the mic the other way around as I get muffled. Oh, does it? It probably gets muffled because I have, hang on, let me do this. I've got my neck roll on because it's super cold out here tonight. Is that better if I move it to there? Now it's good? All right, we'll try that, see how that goes. So soup, paper pumpkin, amazing. If you love getting a surprise every month, this is what we got this month. Look, I haven't even opened it yet. So you get a block or a stamping spot in every paper pumpkin that you get. So this is Misty Moonlight. So you can start your collection too. If you're a new crafter, you can start your collection by getting all your little stamping spots from your paper pumpkin. We get this beautiful stamp set. So it says, wishing you happiness, you are invited, and time to celebrate. So great for Christmas cards. And then let me grab this out. I'm going to move this box out of the way. And it came shrink wrapped this time, which is amazing. So that's awesome. And then we're going to open. Look, I haven't even opened it up yet. So let's open this together. And now see, now you can't finish until tonight, until the whole kit has been, yeah. Oh, so I'm going to be on for like ever, Megan. I don't know if you'd want to watch me forever. You might get sick of my voice, though. So you get some washi tape. We've got some dimensionals here. We've got some silvery is a new word, all right? Silver bling. Then we've got all of these amazing envelopes. Now, to me, these don't scream envelopes. These scream card fronts, all right? So we've got 3 of each of those. And then you get your instructions, obviously. So, instructions there. And then let's just go. Now, if you're away, if you've opened this up and you're away, this is a great stamping mat, this bit of cardboard. So, try not to get rid of that or try not to throw that out. I know I tend to use these when I'm in the caravan because I always forget my stamping mat. So I'm going to just move all that aside. So you get these amazing card bases. We've got some die cuts here. 3 more card bases, some more die cuts. We've got some more speak your words, Beck, speak your words. Some more die cuts, more card bases, and some more die cuts here. All right, so let's just have a little look-see here. So we're supposed to make a couple with, lanterns and the doors. some fireworks going across the front, and then obviously with the lights that says you're invited. Now we're not gonna make these. We're going to make something completely different. All right. So let's get cracking. Let's have a look. And I'm only going to add white cardstock. All right. So I think I'm going to, well, I use this one. Let's use this one. So if I was cutting these up, I want to cut card fronts, right? So if I grab my trimmer, oh, washi tape. No, sorry. Tear and tape. Oh, my bad. Tear and tape. Sorry, Angela. Sorry. Actually, I will just quickly show you one other tip that you can do with your tear and tape. If you grab your tear and tape that comes in your little kit, or your tear and tape that you've got, on your desk in front of you, because let's face it, we've all got the roll. If you grab your tear and tape and go like this and like this over the top of those words, take your pick tool, pull that back off like that, chuck them in the bin. Then you grab the flimsy bit. So not the nice thick bit. You want to keep that. You want the flimsy bit. And then if you stick that over the top here of where the sentiments are, all of your sentiments can live on the back here. So you're never going to lose them, right? I look at that and I see a bush with that one. I don't know about you, but I see a bush. All right, fireworks, time to celebrate, stars, and then we have that you're invited. Okay, now all of that's going to stick there, and then we stick that big fat one over the top. And then if you're like me and you make your put your dies and your stamps together, when you do the when you put your stamps and dies together in the same pouch, you're going to end up with leftover pouches. You can then grab your pouch, and all of that then fits nice and neat into one of these pouches like so. Look at this. And then you can keep all your little die cut bits and everything in there, and it eliminates the big box, and then you've got something that you can keep forever in here like that. So how cool is that? And then I just want to show you another little tip. I don't know if I showed this a couple of weeks ago, but with your stamping spots, if you go to like your reject shop or your $2 shop or whatever you've got that's close to you, you grab one of these containers, which is a bead container. You can fit all of the stamping spots in all the colors. I'm missing some in colors that I've got to make up, but you can fit all of the little stamping spots in here. And all I've done is just wrapped a bit of cardstock around the edge of each of my stamping spots. So let me pull one out here. So see, this is pecan pie. I did put a little note on it so I know which color it was. And then I've got my little stamping spot. So I take this away in the caravan with me or anytime I travel, just so then I know I've got every single ink in the range. Okay. So if if you're looking for, a great range for storage, this is probably the way to go. So it's just one of those bead containers, $2 from your $2 shop. So that fits these perfectly in it. Okay. All right. So let me get started. So I'm going to grab this card here. And now normally you would go, okay, well, here's a card front, right? So I'm going to cut this down to 10 centimeters. But I've got my fold here. So I'm going to go 10 centimeters like that. And then I'm going to turn around and cut this one down to 10 centimeters as well. So now they're 10 centimeters by 14 centimeters. That's a perfect card front. Okay. All right. Oh, I'm glad you like the idea for the spots, Julie. It's just super handy to have them all there, I reckon. All right. So now straight away out of one card, I've got two card fronts. So let me grab some white cardstock. So I'll go one sheet of white cardstock. And I'm going to cut that down to 14.9 and score it at 10.5. Just, our normal card fronts on the best trimmer in the world. All right, like so. And then we'll do the same here. We can actually even maybe, how much time have we got? Have I prattled on too much? Probably prattled on too much to make 2 cards. All right, so we've got that. Let's stick that aside. So straight away, look at this. 1 and 2. 2 cards straight away. Now, let's see what we've got in our little die cuts. Now, I know that these are all supposed to go in the back of this window, right? So I'm going to pop all of these out. Now, see these bits? I wouldn't be throwing these bits away. These bits are beautifully squared die cuts that we can use. Oh, actually, I've just had a thought. Oh. See, this is what happens. I get excited. I get all of these little things like this, and then I start thinking, oh, what can I do with this? And what can I do with that? And I've just had a thought with those little bits. I'll show you. Show you what I mean. And this is supposed to open up, and then the little lantern thingies are supposed to be in the back of that, like this, see, like that. And anyway, I've just had a thought with these, what we're going to do. All right, so I'm going to grab these. I'm going to grab my stamp set. Oh, where is it? Here it is here. Now, I hope my volume's still okay. Is it all right? I'm going to grab this here. I'm going to grab that one, and I'm going to grab that one, and I might grab that one, I think. Oh, where's my little doodad? Here, like that. Then I'm going to grab, let me see. Now, does it tell me? It does. It's got Blackberry Bliss, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight. So I think let's go Blackberry Bliss, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, and maybe a bit of Melon Mambo, I think. I want bright colours. So do you reckon? I reckon they're a good choice of colours to use. All right. Then I'm going to grab this one here and this here. Okay. So we're just going to pick up that little stamp there. And they don't have to be difficult cards when you're making them. They can be super easy cards. Anyone got this stamping positioner yet? Stamping positioners are great. Ink spots. Get another one and put the leftover bits and pieces in. Oh, Maura, I have a box. I have a box for leftover bits and pieces. I can't find it on my desk at the moment, but I do have one. All right, I'm going to just stamp these into here like so. So I'm going to go a pink one. And then I'm going to clean off my thing. Actually, how many have I got? 2, 4, 6. Oh, that's going to mess with my head, isn't it? Don't do evens. Anyway, maybe I could do one a different color each. No, I've got an idea. I have a plan. Stick with me, people. All right. I'm going to do a yellow one of these. Look at this. And then I'm going to do Coastal Cabana. Clean it off. Best tool ever, this one. Oh my goodness, Stampin' Up. They really need to be selling this as a separate tool on its own. Coastal Cabana. Oh, look at those little firework pieces. Aren't they amazing? All right, and then we'll go Blackberry Bliss. I think I might need to get 2 more colours and we'll do one of each colour, hey? What do you reckon? Blackberry Bliss. Like so. Now, remember, these little bits you probably would have thrown out because you're like, oh, what am I going to use them for? I have no idea. What other colours have we got? Pumpkin pie, bit of an orange. And hydrangea hue. We might get the new one out. All right, I'm going to just see if I can put my fingers in one of these inks eventually. So now that I've got your attention and you're all listening attentively to me, I had a bit of a problem last week. My washing machine shat itself. So I need to get a new washing machine. Let me know if you love your washing machine and you can't live without it. Let me know what flavor washing machine you have because I need to buy a new one. I know, right? Something that I really didn't want to do right now, but I need to buy a new washing machine. So let me know in the comments what if you love your washing machine and think it's the bee's knees. Let me know in the comments. Look at those. Look at that. How cool is that? All right. So we've got our little bits here done, like so. Now, what else do we do? What is this one for? Let me use this one. I think we're going to use this one. So I'm going to get rid of my little firework now, and I'm going to put that back onto the back of my thing so I don't lose it. And then I'm going to grab this one here. Now, I'm going to use this here, I think. We're going to go in like that. But I want to stamp on that, and I want to do a few stars. So I'm just going to grab my craft white. LG is the best. No agitator in the middle and a 10 kilo. I got to have a front loader, Susie. No, what? No, we don't. I can go to Good Guys or Harvey Norman. Asco. Now, Asco, Anita, that was my problem. Did I have a problem with Asco this week? Yes, I did. So potentially not going back to an Asco again, which is really sad. But anyhow, don't get me started. All right, so I'm just going to pop a few of these little stars down. I just want faint bits in the background because we have the silver bits on the front. So we're just going to use the craft white ink here and chuck a few little stars all over, like so. Like that. I've had a few Ascos, so 3-loader, Westinghouse, love it to bits. Westinghouse, I can't put a top loader in, so it has to be a front loader. All right, so we've got our few little white stars on there. Can you see those there? You can't see them, but I'm going to put a bit of wink on them in a minute. So hopefully you can see that. All right, and now I'm going to grab one of these doodads here. This one here, will that fit on that one? Yes, it will. We're going to grab that. We're going to grab this Time to Celebrate, like so. And then I'm going to use the Misty Moonlight ink, but I'm not going to open up my little spot because, I don't need to. I got the big ones. But if you didn't have the big ones, you could, very well use it. We're going to go Time to Celebrate. Oh, I love this tool. How cool is that? All right. So like so. And then I think I might just be done with our first card. So you don't want to make them too hard. Miele, oh yes. But I looked at Miele prices, Sonia. I don't have a spare $6,000 to spend on my Miele washing machine. I nearly died. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm simply just going to chuck these little guys on here like so and make fireworks in the sky like so. And we'll just chuck them all on. So we're going to chuck 5 on the front here like that. And then I'm going to pop this one. Where am I going to go? Down here. I think I'm going to do a firework over there like that. And like that. What do you reckon? I don't think that looks too bad for little fireworks. Now, don't forget, I'm only using what's in the kit here. So I'm just checking to see what else I've got in my hot little kit here. And I think that might be what we're going to do. All right, I'm going to stick that down. Let's grab some dimensionals. So very simple, very different card to what is like meant to be on there. Okay, so we're just going to grab the dimensional and you're using all the bits that you have. Okay, so, and then I just want to show you another little trick once we stick all of these down. So I'm just going to stick this one here. And you'll notice I've only stuck one dimensional on the bottom just in case I want to come back through and stick anything else down as well. So, and I'm going to use the other pink one on the inside of my card. Which way will I go with that one? I might go over here like that there. And then we're going to stick Time to Celebrate under here. Now, obviously, you could add some more things to it. So, if you've got some silver twine or something, we can do what we want to do with our kits, right? We can add more to it. But if you were desperate and you wanted to craft and you weren't at home and all you had was this kit, there are possibilities to make different cards. So there we go. How's that? What do you reckon? Simple and easily. All right, let's just glue him down. Bit of a squiggle of glue on the back here. Very simple. Time to celebrate. You could stick a bit of bling on there if you wanted to as well. But done. Using the scraps from the kit. La la. So there we go. Oh, they were on sale. Well, of course they were on sale last month. Samsung, a top loader, but brand wise can't fault it. Had it for overnight. Yeah, well, my ASCO was 9 years, Julie. And as I said, it's just gone, nah, not working anymore. If you ask Brett, it's because he started doing the washing and he's overworked it. But, you know, he's only just started doing it a couple of months. Actually, I'm not going to stick that there. I'm going to keep that. That's going to go to my collection for maybe another card. If you ask me, like, he's only just started doing the washing. So, you know, I think it's the overworked from when I was doing all the washing. So, all right, let's just see what this one does. I'm going to stamp this down here. I'm going to grab this yellow. I'm going to stamp this like that. And I'm going to go here on the edge like that. Clean that with my chamois. Grab my little firework. I need another block. I need another one of these. That's what I need. And then I think, because I didn't use the pink on the front, I'm going to use the pink on the inside here. And I'm going to pop that over the top there like that. Look at that. How cool is that? I reckon you could use that for a spider too. But anyway. So there we go. 15 years old before it died. Wow. That you've got your bang out of that one, Anita. Certainly did. All right. So this is what we've got. We've got this one here. Now let's do this one here. So I think this one here, we could make this one kind of like what it's meant to be. So let's grab the little light pole. So you can see how easy it is to put these together. So our little light pole is going to go here like that. And then we're going to grab a couple of our little doodads here. I'm not going to use them all. So I'm just going to, I think it'll look silly there. I think it's going to go there. I don't know. It's supposed to go around here. That kind of, to me, doesn't, I don't know about that. Kind of would like it if they had it like expanded and maybe, you know, got bigger as they went up, like that, and then like that. Like we could lift those two up, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to lift those two up there. Oh, that's too big for there. I need small ones for that one back, and they're big ones. I could get them out of my kit, I guess. All right, little small one here. And here. So I'm just going to pop this up here. So kind of like, you know, dimensioned. It's sort of, you know, getting bigger as it's coming up. We'll stick this one on here. I got 2 heaters on in here and now I'm cooking. All right, and I'm just going to cover that there like so. So it just kind of lifts those 2 up at the end there. And then we'll stick some dimensionals on our little street pole here. Don't forget the envelope. I won't forget the envelope, Maura. You won't let me forget the envelope. All right. So we're going to stick this and this and this. And then that pole is going to go up here like this. All right. And then I think I'm going to actually get that fire. I really like that firework stamp. I'm going to get that firework stamp and I'm going to stamp some of that, I think, in Blackberry Bliss. Go like that. And like that. And like that. We're going to do 3 of those. And then I just want to see if we grab that firework one. So it is just a matter too of trial and error. Just, you know, having a bit of a play. Just seeing what can come of it when you have a bit of a play. We'll put a few of these here. A few up here, just so that they kind of look like they've exploded here, like so. And then I'll get the, what have we got here? I don't want the "you are invited." Wishing you happiness. No, I'm going to go time to celebrate again. All right, we'll go time to celebrate. We'll pull in that Blackberry Bliss one. Like so. So this one here, we haven't even used any of the, like, you know, the sentiment die cuts or anything like that either. So time to celebrate. We'll stick that down. A bit of glue. And it is different to the cards that are on the kit. So Paper Pumpkin is a great alternative if you, you know, if you like to play along with whatever you have at your hand. Now, I'm going to create more cards with this, and I will share it with you all. Grab our envelopes. So we're going to create, I'm going to use those other envelopes. So we need to stamp with these envelopes here. So I'm just going to get back in and grab my Blackberry Bliss again. I'm going to stamp my envelopes here. Do 3. God, that looks like a spider. You could definitely use that for Halloween, I reckon. Get our little firework blasts happening here. I just think the colors, you know, if you did these in really bright colors, it would look awesome. Like that. So we've got our matching card and envelope there. Let's do the inside of that one as well. 2, 3. Always do it in 3s. 3s are very pleasing to the eye, odd numbers. So you never want to just do 2s. Like that. I'm going to make these are going to like really sparkle. So there we go. So 2 quick cards that are different to, oh, we've done that one on the inside. Now we're going to do this one. That are very different to the ones that were pictured. So my challenge for you this week for Wednesday, because, you know, I give you a challenge every Wednesday, is to take a card and create a different card from the kit. So take a card. Take a kit and make a different card from that kit. Does that make sense? Did I say that properly that time? You know what I mean. You know what I mean, right? You know what I mean? All right, we're going to just stamp that down on there like that. So it looks like it's exploded. And then I'm going to wrap up these inks because they're going to go everywhere. I can just see it. So there we go. 2 completely different cards made from that kit. Now I could go along with my little, you know, blingy bits, wherever that's gone. I don't know where my blingy bits have gone. Here we go. And I could put some of these blingy bits. Now that you're limited, obviously, so you want to, you know, make sure that you're using these on a card that you know, that you like. I like this one. We're going to just add a few blingy bits in there. So there you go. So something just a little bit different using the scraps, because you know me, I'm the scraps like Beck, to be able to do these kits. It can be online kits as well. It doesn't have to be a Paper Pumpkin, Glennis. You can use any kits that you've got. So if you've got, you know, last month's kit, or, you know, the new birthday kit, which might I add is amazing, and it's not at my fingertips, so I can't actually show you. But Winker Stella. Yes, Maura, you're right. Let me grab me Wink. I just wanted to highlight a few of these little stars with a bit of Wink here. Oh, you know what I could also do? I can't. It's in the other room. And I can't run in there and get it because it's like way in the other room. I was going to put a bit of Golden Glow on it. That would have been all right too, wouldn't it? Hey, we could put a bit of Winky. And I know these have got silver on them, but we can always use a bit of Winker Stella to make things a bit more brighter. If you don't have Wink of Stella or any of the new shimmer pens in your collection, you need to add them, because I know you can't probably see what I'm doing here to these cards, but it does add an extra element of bling to it. I'll see. I don't think it'll pick it up, but you might be able to see now. You can see how some of them are shining and the others weren't before. So the new shimmer pens do the same sort of trick. So hopefully you can see that. So there we go. Thanks for the reminder, Maura. Don't forget. Thank you. Challenge accepted. Great, Megan. I'm glad. Thank you very much. So I did bring over a little something because I'm not really an alcohol drinker, but I thought with everybody that's on here tonight, I would crack my can and say cheers. Thank you to everybody that watches me every Wednesday and every Breakfast with Beck and helps me on my Stampin' Up journey. So thank you very much. It definitely is a time to celebrate tonight. So thank you very much. Let me have a little sip and I'll get my laptop out. And you sound just like me. Yeah. I do get excited when an idea comes into my head. I'm just like, oh my God, I got to get it out. I got to get it out. It's just what I've got to do. All right, so let me open up my little laptop for last week's challenge. So last week's challenge, you had to grab your circle, punch or die and create the background. See the background that we've got here? You had to punch out all these little circles and create the background for your card. So we had, let me get my hot little laptop on here. We had 4 entries this week. So you need to jump on and go over to my Craft with Beck group and put your entries in. 4 entries. That's a 1 in 4 chance of winning a prize from me on Wing It Wednesday. So we had Marianne, Glennis, Linda, and Ruth. Let's see who's going to be the winner. Oh, goodness me. Let's go. We got no music. Oh, why we got no music? I don't know. We need some music. Glennis, congratulations, Glennis. Woohoo! Ah! Glennis, you are a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Now, Glennis, I know you're not a Stampin' Up demonstrator, but you know what I think you would really, really like is some Stampin' Up merch. So I'm going to give you one of these gorgeous little coin purses that I got when I was at Onstage, so you can feel just like a winner with all of your winning coins in there. How's that? So I'm going to give you that. And what else have I got in here? I'm going to chuck in a few card kits as well for you. I'm going to chuck in, I'll go 3. I can't do 4. Got to do an odd number. I'm going to chuck in 3 card kits for you and the little coin purse. How's that? There we go. So I'm going to put that when your order comes, Glennis. I will put that with your order and I will let you know as soon as it gets here. Super excited. Congratulations, Glennis. So if you want to be a winner just like Glennis on Wednesday nights, you need to jump over to my Craft with Beck group, answer all the questions. They're there to keep us all safe, and then put your card in. Post a picture of your card with the challenge. Now, last week I did have a bit of a problem putting up the challenge post, but hopefully this week it will rectify itself. I don't know what happened last week, so fingers crossed I can get it put on this week. So all right, guys, I hope you have the great rest of your week. I will see you on Saturday morning for Breakfast with Beck. Until then, stay cool, stay crafting, and I will see you when I'm looking at you next. All right, bye for now.